Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is SuttyTrades, where we are always moving forward. This is the one, guys. This is the video that I've been talking a lot about, where I will be going over my 2-year plan. And the plan is basically to take $85 and turn it to at least $1 million over 2 years. I will be going over every step of my plan, what I will be doing, and hopefully you guys can get something from it, do something similar, and hopefully in 2 years I get a few people saying, you know what, I tried it and things went well. I'll be recording everything I do, so if you are interested in this journey, just subscribe. Just make sure you click that bell icon so you get notified when my videos come up. I don't have a very set time. I try to upload every day if I can, or at least I'm uploading based on my trades, and for the most part I am trading every day. So without any further ado, let's get stuck into the strategy, guys. Okay guys, so let's start with the idea of this plan. The whole point of this plan is to give someone like myself an idea of what is possible. Someone like myself, when I say someone like myself, is I don't have a huge amount of cash that I can just take and put into trading, so I can't start with a big balance. I wish I could, but I just don't have that option, with just things that like school fees and stuff like that. I just can't commit a huge amount of money into trading. It's just too risky. So how can you go from not having much trading capital to get to a point where you can actually earn a good amount of money? And I have looked at these. I've been in this for the last three and a half years in trading, that is. So I've kind of been through all the ups and downs, and it's tough. And it's very tough when you're trading real capital. No matter how much money it is, the second it's real, your psychology just comes into play, and it's tough. So the idea is, how can we keep our kind of psychology in the right place? And one of the big ways to do that is trade someone else's money, right? So you're always only risking what you initially put in, and the smaller that amount, the less risk you feel, because once you have made that back, you are almost playing with house money. So it takes that risk factor. Yes, you're still trading your strategy, don't get me wrong, and you're still, your risk and everything you're doing is the same, but you have a better sense of kind of control over what's going on, because you don't lose your focus or lose your way because of the amounts of money that you're looking at, or your losses or whatever. So the idea is basically we will be looking at in this particular one, you can go many different routes. This is just an idea on how you can do it, and how I am going to do it is exactly like this, right? So let me just bring up. Okay guys, so this is the plan. It is a 2-year plan where you could potentially take your starting amount of $85. So to set this whole plan into motion, all you need is $85, okay? And the goal for the 2 years is to hit at least $1 million over the 2 years, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but just stick with me on this. And this plan is it's not saying that everyone 100% will get the $1 million in 2 years, because it's very, very dependent on your trading strategy. So from person to person, it might be different. Some people might be able to push this a little bit further and get a little bit more out of it. This is actually the second time I'm recording from here, because I initially did everything with the kind of time frame in mind that I would upgrade my account every 5 weeks. The plan has 2 prop firms that you will join, okay? The first prop firm will be where you're starting with the $85, and the idea is that prop firm is going to fund your buy-in to the next prop firm, which is more of a long-term career-based type of account. And with that account, I was actually looking at upgrading to the next stage of that account, and you'll see later on what I mean, every 5 weeks. But after speaking to them, they basically have told me that it's not possible to do that. You have to trade a minimum of 2 months. So you can only upgrade to the next level every 2 months, okay? But the cool thing with that is it drops your target. So I was initially targeting 2% a week, right? Which is doable with my strategy, which is doable with a lot of strategies. But now that we actually have more time, there's no point to risk as much. So now you only have to target. So once you get to that stage of the plan, you only have to target 1.25% a week. That's all you need to gain per week to go to the next level, because these guys don't have a set time frame in terms of you have to make 10% in a month. You know, it's actually the opposite. They want you to actually make that 10% over a bigger period of time. So it's a slower progress because it's more of a career-based thing. You know, they want to see that you can do this consistently over a set amount of time, and it's not for people that just want to just dive in and, you know, risk like 5% per trade. You know, these guys want to see that you can maintain growth over a longer period of time. Let me go in without, you know, going on too much. Let's just get straight into it, guys. Okay, so let me go to this page so we can actually see. Okay, so here we go, guys. Year one. I've broken this down in months, weeks. You'll see as we go, and actually these all are actually only 2%. We're only targeting 2% here. So the first stage of this challenge, we are only targeting 2%. You can go 2 to 2.5%, but it's not necessary because your target is kind of set, isn't it? Yeah, you're only looking for 8% a month, so you only need 2% a week. So that's what I'm basing it on, okay? 2% a week, that's all we're looking for. Okay, so step one, guys, is we join my forex funds. Okay, that's these guys. Why these guys? I've actually done challenges with a few different prop firms, okay? Why these guys? Because these guys actually have different plans, or should I say different programs. So they have the rapid program, the evaluation, and the accelerated. For me, I'm looking at the evaluation because this is the one where you get 2 phases, and both phases you just need to make, I think it's 8%. This is the one I'm looking at, guys, and I'm looking at doing the $10,000 account, okay? With the $10,000 account, your start daily drawdown is $500. Your overall drawdown is $1,200. And your fee to take this challenge is $84. I've called it 85, just rounding it off to the nearest 5. Here we go. Phase 1, you need 8%. Phase 2, you only need 5%, okay? In terms of a lot of the other prop firms I've done and looked at, these guys seem to be, you know, kind of at that a little bit easier than some of the others, okay? And the cool thing is these guys are quite lenient as well. So if you are sitting at about 6% after your first month or coming up to your first month and you're not quite there, but you've not violated any of their rules, you can actually request a bit more time. So they will give you a bit more time to get to that 8%, and then you will move on to phase 2. So it's quite cool. So let me just go back, guys, to this window over here. Okay, so phase 1, guys, obviously right here is sign up with my forex funds. Okay, I am going to put a link in the description for these prop firms, and as I said, you don't have to join these. In fact, what I will do is I will put a link to all the prop firms that I would suggest. Okay, there's probably like 4 different prop firms that I would suggest. Okay, so you can choose whichever one, but I cannot guarantee that you will have this starting price, okay? So it might be $200 to start, and then you're going from 200 to a million, okay? I am basing everything off the My Forex funds, so it's your choice how you play or which prop firm you choose initially, okay? So, month 1, every week I am targeting 2%, okay? 2% will get you over the 4 weeks, will get you to $800, which will pass the evaluation stage, okay? That'll pass you your evaluation stage, you're done. And then you go on to the establishment phase. Again, I'm targeting 2%. If you're hitting 2%, you could only do 1.5% if you want. That would take the 4 weeks. But I'm just sticking to the 2%. I'll get it in 3 weeks, and then that final week is just kind of maybe prepping myself for the live account, okay? So I will pass the establishment phase in the 2nd month, and then we basically go into the 3rd month with our live account. Again, we're just targeting 2%. 2% again, because the 2% at the end of the third, and basically, just remember, I'm starting with a negative 85 because this is my balance, okay? 85 down. Month 3. Now at the end of this month, whatever as long as you get even $1 profit, you will get your $85 refunded, okay? So I'm looking at $800 increase on the live account on the 1st month of trading that live account. And then you will get a profit split of $75, okay? These guys give you $75 the 1st month, 75%, 80% the 2nd month, and then 85% from the 3rd month on 85%. You will get that profit split, okay? So we will now finish month 3, so you basically do not make a cent until the end of the 3rd month, okay? It's just putting the time in, getting those trades in, and that's just how it is. You know, be patient, because you will see this ball starts rolling and it rolls slowly, slowly, slowly. But once it really starts getting momentum, your account will start jumping, and you will see what I mean come month 8, 9. You will see what I mean, okay? So we finished the month with $685, okay? We are now $685 up. Month 4, we are now looking at starting the 2nd prop firm, okay? Let me go quickly to that again. So the 2nd prop firm is this one over here, guys. Lux Trading, okay? And like I said, these guys are more of a career trading prop firm, okay? They're not just like, you know, earn. These are more about steady growth over a longer period of time, okay? So we are looking at coming into this. There's 3 stages you can start at. You can start at the 5K, you can start at the 10K, and you can start at the 15K. We are looking at starting at the 15K because when you're at the 15K, you only have 5 stages to get to the 2.5 million. Our main goal is to get to this 2.5 million account size, okay? And we're looking at doing that within the 1st year, or pretty much at the end of the 1st year. That's our target, okay? So if you were to start at the 10K, it's just 1 extra stage, and it might take you a little bit longer to get to that 2.5 million, okay? So the 15K account, if we go over here, is £499, okay? Which is equivalent to, I worked it out, and it is equivalent to about $680, okay? Now, with these guys, so we're going for the $15,000 account, okay? We will start with this evaluation demo account, okay? Our profit target for this is $900, which I think is only about, 6% if I'm not mistaken. So we're looking at 900, okay? And then as soon as we get that 900, let me go back to, okay. So here we go, guys. Month 4, sign up with Lux Trading Firm, okay? As you can see, we are minusing 680, we are left with $5. That's our balance, okay? After 4 months, we only have $5 to show for what we've done, okay? But here we go. This is where things actually start kicking off and things start to get a little bit more interesting, okay? So we will still keep that My Forex Fund account going, okay? We're still pushing for the 2% a week. So at the end of every month, we'll still be hitting about $800 profit on that My Forex Fund. Now on the 1st month of the Lux, we're looking for 1.5%, okay? Because we want to get this upgrade to the next account in the 1st month, okay? And in order to do that, we've got to hit 1.5%, which is the 6% over the month, okay? Now, as soon as we hit that 6%, we will be upgraded to the evaluation This is actually live account. Yeah. Okay, we will be upgraded to the evaluation live 15K account, okay? And we will at this point receive our $680 that we paid here. We will receive that refund, okay, after the first month. So at this point, we're receiving an 80% profit split from the My Forex Funds guys, which is $640, plus our $680 refund. We don't get any profit split on that first month because it's a demo account. They just want to see how you trade. And at this point, they upgrade you to a live account, okay? So at this point, plus our little $5 over there, we are sitting at $1,325. In 4 months, we've taken $85 and we've turned it into $1,325. Not bad, right? Okay, so now on the Lux account, we are now trading. Let's have a look quickly here, guys. So this is so we have just passed the demo stage. We are now trading the live account, okay? Now they've got it a $900 profit target. I have basically just done this thing at the same rate that we will be doing all the others, okay? So just to make it easier to follow. So now what we are looking at is we are looking at month 5. We are now with the live account, okay? We have got the $15,000 account. It is now a live account and we can make our profit. We can get our payout at the end of every month with the Lux guys, okay? These guys will give you 65%. They take 35% and they give you 65%. And that's how it stays. There's no change in that. 65% is your profit split. And considering the size that the account gets to is actually not bad. And you know, the amount starts adding up, you will see later. Okay, so here we go, guys. We still have the My Forex Funds. And at this point, we will now only look for 1.25% on the Lux account, guys. You are only looking for a 1.25% gain per week, which is very, very doable, okay? The whole point of this plan is to not force yourself to overtrade. You've got to just try and make sure you get at least one trade in every day if possible. Because you need those days to add up, and you can only go to the next account provided you hit that 10%, but also provided that it's 2 months, okay? So you will see from month 5 only to the end of month 6, you only then will be upgraded. The next upgrade is a big one. Okay, so month 5 we finish with our 85% now from My Forex Funds, which gives you $680. With the Lux guys, you have earned $670, which gives you $495 profit, and that will end your month on $2,500. Okay, that is your new balance. Not bad, $2,500, 5 months down the line. Month 6, we are still on the $15,000 account. Again, we finish from this point on. Remember what I said, 85%. It'll be consistent now with My Forex Funds. So we're looking at about $680 every month with My Forex Funds, okay? That'll always be there. You are trading 2 accounts. You can actually bring in a copy trader if you want, or if you have time, just trade both. So 85% from My Forex Funds will give you $680, 65% from the Lux guys. Again, it's still on the $50,000 account, so you'll get $495 plus your $25 balance over here gives you $3,675. Okay, but now end of month 6, you have hit your profit target of 10% with the Lux guys. Whenever you hit 10%, as long as it's 2 months, you can hit 10% before that. Doesn't matter. So you can trade more. You can actually trade 2% if you want. If you want to be more risky, you can. You can trade for 2%, 5% a week if you want. It just means at the end of your 2 months, you will get a bigger profit, and then you will upgrade. I'm basically just doing what is necessary with this challenge, guys. Okay, I'm keeping it very, very kind of risk-free, or as risk-free as possible. I don't want to risk too much, okay? Because the Lux guys have got only a 4% drawdown, okay? So this is something you really have to take into account. The bigger you risk, the more you risk of actually losing the account. We do not want to lose the Lux, okay? The Lux account, the way I see it, is just slow and steady, eventually will win you the race, okay? And you will see by the end of the 2 years what I mean by that, okay? You're only targeting 1.25% a week. It's nothing, guys, and it's so doable. Okay, so we now get upgraded from $15,000 account to $150,000, guys. They give you 10 times. Okay, so suddenly in month 7, we're still risking 1.25%. I mean, targeting 1.25%. Which at the end of that month will give us a $7,500 profit with the Lux, guys. So my forex funds, we still get our 680, 65% from the Lux, guys. We will get paid 4,875 plus our balance over here. We are now sitting on just shy of $10,000, guys. $9,230 in 7 months. We've taken $85 to almost $10,000 in 7 months. Okay, that is not bad at all, considering we are only targeting 1.25% on the Lux and 2% on the MFF. Okay, so month 8, exactly the same. We're still same size account. We get to the end of month 8, 7,500 profit with the Lux, guys. My forex funds 680, 65, still the 4,875 plus your 9,000 here. We're sitting on just shy of $15,000. Okay, the end of month 8, we are now on 14,785, okay? But we get upgraded now to a $500,000 account, guys, okay? More than double. They have more than doubled our account at this point, okay? Now, 1.25% of a 500K account is giving you $6,250 a month profit, okay? You will end the month with 25, let me just do one more zero there, $25,000 from the Lux, guys, which after their profit split will leave you with 16,250 in a month. 16 grand, guys. Let's just put that into perspective. We are making, only targeting 1.25%, $16,000, okay? With our 680 from my forex funds and our 14,785 from our balance, we are now sitting on a balance for the year of 31,715, okay? Month 10 is exactly the same because it's 2 months every time. At the end of this month, we still get the 16,250 plus our 31 there and plus our Lux. I mean, our my forex fund 680. We're sitting on 48,000 in 10 months. We have gone from $85 to almost 50K, okay? And it's just gonna start picking up now, guys, because end of month 10, we hit our 10% on the Lux. They now upgrade you from a 500K account to a $1 million account, guys, okay? So at this point, you're looking at, sorry, these should all only be 1.25. Okay, guys, so month 11, we are now trading on a $1 million account with Lux, okay? We're still only targeting 1.25. 1.25% increase on $1 million account is $12,500 a week, guys. Okay? $12,500 a week. We will be ending our month with $50,000 profit, okay, with the Lux, guys. After they take their 35%, that leaves you with $32,500 plus your 48K balance. You're now sitting at $81,825, okay? Month 12, same story. Lux, your profit $32,500. My forex funds still 680. I mean, you could actually just drop the my forex funds at this point, guys, if you wanted to, if you didn't want to trade it, because at this point the Lux is giving you more than enough growth, okay? And I don't even bring the my forex funds into the second year, okay? So we finished year 1 with $115,000, okay? Now, you've grown your account in 1 year from $85 to $115,000, guys, okay? Only targeting 1.25%, okay? On the MFF account, 2%. So, but on the account that really matters here, you're only targeting 1.25, the one that's paying you. You're only looking at increasing your account size on a weekly basis by 1.25%, guys. okay? Now what I've got here for year 2, from this point on, we will target 1.5% because now we have the, okay, sorry, I forgot to say, after here, we've reached our 10% target, again on the million. We now get upgraded to that final stage of $2.5 million, guys. At the end of the first year, we should be getting upgraded to our $2.5 million account, okay? So now we no longer have that 2 months. So we can actually increase our, so I've gone for a 1.5% per week. That's what I'm looking for now. From this point on, we will target 1.5% because for me, it's still doable. So we are looking at $150,000 per month before profit split, which is $97,500 profit per month. Just shy of 100K a month, guys, on a $2.5 million account, okay? Times 12 months, you will earn in the second year $1,170,000 plus your previous balance. You'll be looking at a total of $1.285 million, guys. The reason I've said just to $1 million is because it might take you the odd month. Maybe in somewhere there you have a bad month. It might take you a little bit longer, okay? But all things going well, you can end your second year with $1.285 million, $1,285,000, okay? It's mind-boggling, and this is, you are literally only targeting 1.5% a week, let's call it. And if you wanted to, you could target this 1.5% the whole time, right? It would just mean that every month you've actually made a little bit more. They will still only give you the new account at the end of every second month, but you're making more. You can target that. Because even if you are only, so my trading strategy, I would normally risk 0.25, okay? So 0.25, let's put it this way, guys. Okay, let me just write it down here. I risk 0.25% per trade, and I look for to make 3R, okay? So I will make, per winning trade, I am looking for 0.75%, okay? Increase in the account. So even if I only have 3 winning days, okay, that'll still be, so if we say times 3, that is, what is it, 2.25%, okay? And then let's say the losing days, I have a very strict rule where I will pull out after 3 losses, okay, so 0.75. So, you know, we can potentially make that 1.5% very, very easily, guys, okay? And for me, you know, if I have to, I can risk 0.5%. So I also do a 0.5% sometimes if you know, everything is looking good, which at that, again, to make 3R, that will give us 1.5, okay? 1.5% increase per day, okay? And that will give us, if we got 3, let's say times 3, that will give us 4.5%, okay? So you can see that even with the losses, like 2 days of losing, that we drop by 3%, it's still 1.5%, right? So we can get the 1.5% easily, guys, on my strategy at least, okay? I haven't decided. I probably will go into it risking 0.5% because even at 0.5%, I can trade, I think, something like six different trades a day and still lose. But my strategy is I only do 3 trades a day. I will only trade 3 trades a day. So even at 0.5%, 3 losses in a row is only 1.5% of the account. And we've got 4% to play with, okay? So even at 3 losses a day, I'm only losing 1.5. 2 days of solid losses is only 3%, okay? So if that happened, then I would drop my risk down again. So I will trade it according to, you know, how everything goes. I might start 0.25 and then go up to 0.5. But I know that I can hit 1.5% increase on my account on a weekly basis. I know I can, because I have been doing it consistently for a long time. So that's kind of the plan, guys, for the 2 years, and that is how I have broken it down, and this is how I myself will be trading it. So if you guys want to follow my journey, just please you know, hit that subscribe button. Also just hit that little bell notification so you can see all my my posts when I upload them. I'll be basically tracking all my live trades. Every 1 or 2 days I'll be posting a new video online where I've gone over my previous day's trades, which is all based around this plan, okay? I'm looking at starting the My Forex Funds Challenge in the next couple days. So I will be starting this in the next couple days. And be sure to check out, guys, the links in the description for these if you guys want to follow. I also put the link in my description for the alerts that I use for my order block strategy. If you guys want to see more about that, just look at the How I Trade Order Blocks video. I've actually got a new one coming out soon with that, which is kind of I've slightly tweaked that a bit. But yeah, guys, this is the strategy. I hope you guys, you know, give it a go. At the end of the day, it's $85, you know, that is the max risk. Okay, if I take it twice, maybe I failed the first time, I will be spending a max of, what is it, $170 to take the challenge twice. And the whole idea is that you might not get to the 1 million in 2 years, but even if I end 2 years and I'm like about 200,000-300,000 up, I'm still extremely happy with that, and I still count that as a successful 2 years, you know. $200,000 in 2 years is more than I'm currently making, so you know, I'll take that. But you know, I'm going to push as hard as I can to kind of stick to this as closely as possible to potentially get that 1 million after 2 years, because I would love to get that, and I'd love to in 2 years time say, there we go, guys, I've done it, and I did it in front of you. You never know, might backfire. But anyway, guys, I will leave this there for now, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.